What's up, tree people? My name is Levi, and welcome to Levi's Merciless Review Table. Our first patient here, or our first victim, is going to be the TreeMotion Light, which I actually really love. It's a really great saddle. Not the most comfortable saddle in the world if you are someone that kind of sits in your saddle a lot, or maybe rides the crane ball for long periods of time. But I only paid a little over 300 bucks for this during a flash sale. There's a few things I don't like about it, but in terms of how light it is and relatively comfortable it is, I think it is an amazing value. The range of motion on this bridge here is second to none. It's very easy to adjust. I would just undo this double fisherman's here and I would be good to go. These little bungee things break off all the time. That's a pretty easy fix. I've read online of people replacing this with some kind of webbing. That would be a permanent solution that I've been too lazy to do, but really the main selling point for me in this saddle was the durability of this kind of leatherish plastic material. I just don't think you're going to get a longer service life out of any other saddle on the market. If you were to replace this thin pad with the Comfort back pad, which I think is like 75 bucks, you would basically have a regular TreeMotion, but you wouldn't have the quick attach or quick detach leg loops on this, which for the leg loops, that's really too bad. I think for larger people that aren't skinny like me, that may be a reason to upgrade to the regular TreeMotion to begin with. But honestly, I prefer not having the quick attach buckle on the top, because I've heard with the quick attach buckle you can't cinch this down while wearing the saddle, which is honestly kind of a game changer or a deal breaker for me. I would rather run the TreeMotion Light with the Comfort back pad, which I don't have, and have to deal with these sort of cumbersome non-detachable leg buckles here. Just having the option to be able to cinch this up in the tree, you know, with especially when I'm on spurs, being able to kind of cinch this up and readjust when things get, you know, the hip belt gets moved up and down. That's to me a really big design flaw of those buckles, which is completely avoided on the TreeMotion Light. As far as gear storage and whatever, which I don't keep a ton of gear on my belt, I think you're going to have more options and more customizable abilities on this belt than any other belt that I've seen. So really light, great for bouncing around the tree. If you sit in your saddle for hours and hours a day, you may want to get something that is a little bit more padded. It's going to be heavier, but it's going to be more comfortable just to sit in. But for someone like me that's kind of bouncing around the tree all day long, I really don't plan on upgrading this or changing this for a long time. All the replacement parts are there. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the upper D's are not very comfortable. These lower D's are. But you know, my hips are pretty bony too, so that there may be, you may have a different experience for yourself as well. You'll see on this this hip belt here, it's nice that these don't really dig into your hips, so it could be a lot worse. I might just be kind of uncomfortable because of my bony hips in any saddle. That could be the case, but so that is nice, and you won't ever have these prying all the way back. The way that I wear mine is I have this adjusted all the way out. I run my leg loops absolutely as low as possible, so they kind of sit almost to the back side of my knee here. That's been the best fit for me so far. These also sit a little bit lower on your hips compared to other saddles, but overall this has been a really good buy for me. You know, if you look at the reviews, pretty much good all around feedback. With that said, don't be complaining and griping that you have trouble getting in and out of these leg loops, but know that going in. And also too, keep in mind, I don't think there's really much info on this other than the forum that I was reading, but being able to cinch this up while in the tree is not something that you're gonna get in the full bore TreeMotion Light. So I think this belt with the comfort back pad, which I don't have, is per dollar one of the best saddles you can get. Thank you.